Hello and welcome to 2 Cents Worth. Today I will be doing my guess on the...
Tell them who you are.
Why I am Nolan. I have been in a couple podcasts before, and my dad has, as you know, Ryan DeFaber, he has let me do this podcast. Today I'll be talking about my predictions on the wild card and who will win the Super Bowl. Okay, so we got the first match tomorrow, 4 p.m. American time. Raiders versus Bengals. I'm excited for that. It seems like a good game, so because both finished their season, I think with 8 or 9 wins, maybe even 10. So I'm going to say the Bengals will pull it off with a score of 24-17 against the Raiders. I think the Bengals will move on. I'm going to say for Patriots versus Bills, and it's another good game tomorrow, 8 p.m. American time. I think the Bills will pull it off personally because Patriots have been in a struggle ever since they lost Tom Brady. And yeah, I think the Bills will beat the Patriots of a score 35-10. Okay, we got so far we've done the NFL wild card round. Okay, so the third one, Eagles versus Buccaneers, Sunday, January 16th, 1 p.m. And I think you would all agree with me right now. I personally think, even though I'm a Panthers fan, I think the Buccaneers will soundly defeat the Eagles of a score of a 42-24. I think that will be the score. Okay. Next we have 49ers Cowboys, and it is Sunday, January 16th, 4:30 p.m. American time. I personally think the Cowboys will win because I don't like the Cowboys, but they've had a really good season, so I think they will pull it off against the 49ers of a score 14-10. Okay, next we have in the fifth one, Steelers versus Chiefs. And it's Sunday, January 16th, 8:15 p.m. American time. I personally think that the Chiefs will pull it off because of Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey. They have so many good players. Now, I'm not saying the Steelers don't have good players, but I'm just saying I think the Chiefs will beat them, not by that much. I would say like 17-14. 21-14. Okay, so the last one, the sixth and final wild card round, I'm going to say the Cardinals versus the Rams. Now, the Cardinals can have lost to all of the smaller teams. Like, they lost, I'm just putting this out for example, like they lost to the Panthers from a big score. It was like 35-10. But they beat a lot of the bigger teams. So I think the Cardinals will win from a score of... This is actually a tough one. Oh, by the way, it's on Monday, January 17th, 8:15 p.m. American time. This is hard. I think the Cardinals are going to win 28-24. It will be a very close game. So now you know that I can't do the divisional rounds. So I'm just going to skip to the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl, and I will do that in just a second. AFC versus NFC. I personally think that the NFC will beat the AFC, and that would be February 6th, 3 p.m. American time. And I think the NFC will beat the AFC because the NFC has so many good players. Like, let's just throw out Brady. Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore. Yeah, there's a ton of great players, and I'm not just listing them from the Panthers, but I'm just thinking of all the ones that I know, and I think the score will be a very close one, actually. 37. I'm gonna put that out there to around 28, I think. So only a 9-piece game. I'm going to now for the grand finale, what everyone has been waiting for, the Super Bowl Lombardi Trophy, everything that NFL players work for, the Super Bowl. I'm gonna say, well, this is actually hard. Buccaneers and the Cowboys will go to. Bills and the Cowboys will go to the Super Bowl. And correct me if I'm wrong. I personally don't know if they are in AFC or NFC. If not, then I'm sorry. I'll just have to put it as if I'm wrong, Buccaneers and Cowboys. But I think Bills and Cowboys will be Super Bowl 57, something like that. It's either 56 or 57. I don't pay attention to the numbers. I just pay attention to the scores. I'm gonna have to say the Bills win because they've made it to the Super Bowl so many times. Just they've never won. They've made it 6-7 times and they've never won. So I think I'm actually going to say, and I'm not just saying this because I want them to win. I actually think that they will have a great chance on making it because they've been really good this season. So I think Bills and the Cowboys will go to the Super Bowl. So we're gonna say Bills versus Cowboys. Oh, that's a tough one, you may be thinking, oh, that's not that hard, but in truth, it really is. I'm gonna say the Bills will pull off their first ever Super Bowl. By actually not that much. I'm trying to think. 32 to 2. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Gosh. 32 to 28. I think that would be a good Super Bowl, decently. Now it's a hard choice, and if you disagree with me, that's totally fine because I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with me because I'm 9 years old. I'm not the smartest person in the world to know who would go, but I'm just doing it by my own opinion, and if you agree with me, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. So, I'm going to talk about some more stuff football related. And if you guys think I missed anything, I don't know. This is my first podcast doing anything alone, so I don't know if there's a comment section. And if there is, you can say if I missed anything or if you agree or disagree with me. I'm gonna say some stuff for next year. Personally, I'm going to say some stuff about the drafts. Now, there's going to be some great draft picks coming up. Like, I feel like the worst team in the NFL again, I think, was either the Jets or the Jaguars. Because the Lions actually went pretty far. What I'm saying is, from 0, 10, and 1, they actually got 2 to 3 wins, I believe. And they beat the Packers, which was absolutely insane. Because the Packers could have had a really good record of like 14-2, I believe. Yeah, 14-2. But they didn't get it because they lost to the Lions. And I'm not bringing hate to Lions fans, but they just weren't the best team in the NFL. And surprisingly, they did beat the best team in the NFL, which was absolutely insane. But I think there's going to be tons and tons of great draft picks. And like the Panthers, personally, I think they'll pick up someone from Georgia because Georgia, I'm not saying like they will. That is just my opinion because Georgia won the national championship. So I believe they will pick up a player or two from there. But I also think some players from Michigan and other teams like that will move to NFL teams. I'm a lot of good teams, a lot of good players will be moving to the NFL in the draft. But I think the Panthers, they need a lot. Their defense is fine, but they need a quarterback. They need another wide receiver because McCaffrey's been getting injured a lot. So I think they'll need a new wide receiver, a better one. So I think that would be a good pick. Definitely a quarterback would be nice for the Panthers. I think the Patriots actually are fine, and their new quarterback is, in my opinion, he was really good. I mean, I think they drafted him, in the draft? Something like that. But I'm very excited about the wild card because I want to see if I'm right. What did I say? Bills, Cowboys, 32-28, something like that? Yeah, I think it will be a great game if the Bills and the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl. But I may not be right. I'm not the smartest person ever. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Bills won the Super Bowl. Back to draft picks. Panthers need a lot. I said Patriots are fine. Sorry, I have a sore throat. Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are fine. I just think they need to work on actually beating the not so good teams. Like they lost to the Panthers pretty big. They can beat good teams for some reason, but they can't beat the not so good teams. And I'm not bringing hate to any of those not so good teams. I'm just saying they're not the best. So yeah, that will wrap it up. I hope you guys had a great time listening. And yeah, I see you next time on 2 Cents Worth. Later.